Well, that was lovely, guys. A toasted tea cake with jam, a cup of Yorkshire tea, and I'm heading back because we've got plans this afternoon. Welcome to the Dell. There was tons of bird spotters here last time I came. Must have seen something. Quite rare. So I'm going to head out of the reserve down the road towards Bempton village. I'm not going to go to Bempton village. I want to do, because there's a whole church and looks an interesting place, but we have got plans this afternoon, so I need to get back. It's already about 11, something past 11. Yeah, it's like a little valley, isn't it, that goes down to the cliffs. 11:54, so it's 12 o'clock. I left at 20 past 9, so I don't know. I could do with being back in about an hour, but I don't think that's going to happen, is it? It took me an hour and 40 to walk here, so probably be about 2. And if I went to Bempton, it'd probably be about 4 or 5. So I decided to head back inland. I'm hoping the path will be straighter. Quite a bit of it's on the road, so maybe I'll do it in an hour. We're only going into Bridlington to try and film the waves, because high tide's at 3:30, and with this wind coming from the south, which will come across the bay that you can see now in front of us, it'll come with quite some force, I think, and it's a 6 metre tide. I don't know if that's particularly high, but it was only 5.3, I think, a few days ago. So that was the plan. A bit of an unexpected view, really. Flamborough Head is probably about there, so you get a view from up here of all of the sort of south cliffs going down towards Sowerby and Bridlington. Reserve was deserted. I thought, oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be nobody in the cafe. The cafe was packed. There's obviously quite a few people just gone for coffee. The hawthorn there. This is Norway Farm on the right, and then we're looking for Black How Lane on the left. Takes us across the fields and takes us down onto the Flamborough Road, which will take us back. Yeah, I have promised to get back. We'll try and come to Bempton this holiday though. It's a place I want to have a little walk around. So we're looking for a lane on the left, guys. Because at the moment I'm not heading back at all to where I want to be. I'm heading parallel. So it's a lot of energy. I'm achieving nothing. I suppose if it was dry, the cliffs would have made more sense. Here we go. There is a railway station at Bempton, and then you walk down to it this way. There's bus stops. Oh, this is okay. Shame this doesn't go all the way to Flamborough. So I'm reading a book at the moment. It's called The Outrun. It's been made into a film. It's about a young woman who has sort of drink and drugs problems in London, but she goes back home to live in Orkney, and it's lovely. The bit when she's in Orkney, the story in London is a sad story, but she sorts herself out. But in Orkney she's talking, I'm just reading a chapter where she's talking about Bronze Age, are they? Stone Age, I'm not an expert. Settlements, you know, things like Dyke, 3,000, 5,000 years old. And you know, we think of our society, we've populated the country and we've done this and we've done that. But people had already done it. The houses in Orkney, which I'm sure the houses around here would be the same, but instead of being made of stone, they might have been made of wood. But they had fireplaces and they had stones for grinding corn and things like that. It's fascinating. Always that people were living, working, farming, hunting and surviving all that time ago. It's not even shown on the map. I wonder if it's... I think it's been moved actually. Out of the field. Yeah, it has. As I say, this is Blakeout Lane and we're looking for Stone Pit Lane on our right. And that in the distance, the tree line that you can see, that's Dyke. So this bit here is where that's where the cliffs are there. That was the bit I walked round, and then it runs there, and it basically follows the tree line, and there's that huge banking and ditch goes all the way across the Flamborough Headland, all the way to there, where it goes into the sea. It's incredible. So all the other side was a separate county, kingdom, province. It was very easy to defend, I guess. In the distance there, I don't know if that's the Hornsey wind farm, if you can see it there. Is it the Dogger wind farm they call it? It's the biggest wind farm in the world. But I'm thrilled there at seeing the entire length of Dyke. I didn't know you could do that. I'm thrilled. So this is the Flamborough Road at the end. Takes you to Bempton and then out to the road that takes you on to Filey and Scarborough, I think. But it's not ideal. It's a busy road, but I didn't fancy struggling along those cliffs. Say the wind seems to have got stronger as the days progressed. Sounds like a train. Ah, that's nice. Bit of sun. And one thing about walking on this headland, you're never far from the sea. This could be a bit tricky. I always try and walk on the right, but I'm gonna break that rule and cross over till I get round the bend. And now I'm gonna cross back over. Oh, blimey, I'm thirsty. I've got some coffee with me, but that really won't help. Might have to have some though. I've been trying to figure out why I haven't been getting any closer to Dyke, but it's going at about a 45-degree angle to where I am. But there it is in all its glory. All those thousands of years. It's remarkable. As I say, there was no other way really. It wouldn't be good if there was a inland path from Bempton to Flamborough. There is at the other side. You can pretty much walk inland all the way from Flamborough down into Brid, as well as on the cliffs. But up here, it's mainly farmland where it's not the nature reserve. Actually on the Wolds, aren't we? I always forget this when you come to the coast, but this is from here up to Filey. It's the end of the Yorkshire Wolds. It starts near Hessel, outside Hull. How are we ever going to get to this ancient earthwork? It's messing with my head. The faster I walk, the further it gets away from me. It's definitely it though, and that's definitely where it drops down into the sea. I think it's about 6 miles long. I'll put some information up on the screen about it, because this wasn't meant to be a video about Dyke, but it's turned into one. I've driven along here dozens of times myself, and never occurred to me that we were crossing Dyke. And it doesn't, does it, in a car? And yet when you're on foot it becomes really, really obvious. Let's see if that ditch and bank is there. Yes, is the answer at this side. Yeah, look, there you go, guys. Fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, there's the ditch down there. And the banking up here. I'm not going anywhere near it. Call me superstitious. This side again, you can see the banking here and the ditch. I'm not going through, but the ditch is clearly there. It's massive, isn't it? And if you say you put a 6-foot fence on top of that, Anyway, as I said earlier, I'm thrilled that I found it. I'm thrilled that I've seen so much of it. But I really do need to get back now. Oh yeah, then guys, we're back in Flamborough. Yep, there we go. So that's quite a nice little walk. This is the most unpleasant part, but it's not been so bad. It's not been so busy. Just trying to get the quickest way back to my digs though, so I've seen a shortcut, so I'll bring you back when we reach it. We're not going to be walking, hopefully, through the middle of Flamborough, and hopefully sometime soon a flipping footpath might start. Flamborough Holiday Homes, Wold Farm, luxury lodges and holiday homes. Free site fees until 2026. That's like a month away. Caravans. I'm not sure what time we set off from Bempton. 1:10 now. I think I set off at 12, didn't I? So hour and 10 minutes. It's going to be about the same. It's about 20 minutes from here to where I'm staying, so it's probably about 10 minutes quicker coming back this way. Looking for a footpath on the left. It's a bit of a shortcut. I think this might be it. North Cliff, 1¼ miles. A little more. Footpath. I've gone walking long enough to know where they want me to go. And the Flamborough allotments on the right here. I can see where I'm staying anyway. I just don't know how to get there without going around on the road. New houses. Nice on here. Anyway guys, we're back at the road that leads us down to North Landing. Almost back at my start point. Almost. I think I missed a trick there because at both ends it says North Cliff 1.25 miles. I think I might have missed the path somewhere. Welcome to the nest. That's cool, isn't it? Jack Wiles, an old petrol station. Gorge. That's really cool. What was it, like 40s, 50s maybe? Well, I'm going to end the video here guys, so thanks very much for watching. I'm back at the road that takes you down to North Landing, nearly back at my start point. Remember to like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment about today's adventures. And if you do like this type of content, do consider subscribing. Anyhow, I'm going to get off and have a cup of tea. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one real soon, hopefully.